everyone, and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist, and let's just continue where we left off. Alright, now what do we want to do? Well, we can help with the hauling now. But let's just check if anyone wants to speak first. Hi, Cal. You're looking for Cal in the garden when you nearly trip over someone else, one of the younger kids, and they're blindfolded? Hey! They exclaim, ripping the blindfold off their face and throwing it to the ground. It's Cyrus, one of Anemone's brothers. He glares at you. I was almost done! Cal jogs over and grabs Cyrus in a friendly headlock, ruffling his messy red hair. Dude, you were so close! Cyrus stamps his feet and complains that you got in his way. It's not his fault, Cal says. He didn't know we were playing a game. Give me a sec, I want to teach him how to play. Cal turns to you as Cyrus leaves. Sorry, Solane, he says sheepishly. I was teaching Cyrus a new game, but he's more like Anemone than I thought. Real competitive, you know. He stoops to pick up the blindfold, brushing off the dirt. I've been trying to come up with different kinds of games other than sports ball, he says. No winners or losers. I just want to have fun with my friends. Cal looks at you hopefully. Do you want to learn how to play? Let me check my schedule. Yes. Cal's smile looks like it's gonna stretch right off of his face. Radical, he shouts, jumping up and down with excitement. Okay, so first put on this blindfold. The blindfold is a little scratchy and smells like dirt. You can feel Cal's big hands on your shoulders. I'm gonna spin you around, and when I let go, you gotta listen to my instructions. We're gonna walk all the way to the cafeteria, okay? You nod. You can't see Cal's grin, but you can hear it in his voice as he spins you around and counts to 10. 1, 2, 3... First, Cal says, you gotta walk forward 10 steps. Do you follow Cal's instructions as best you can, or make things difficult for him? Do your best. You take 10 steps straight forward, holding your hands out for balance. The rocky dirt between the garden beds crunches under your feet. Yeah! Now turn to your right and take 15 steps until you get to the door. Get it right. You turn to the right and walk forward, counting out 15 steps. When you stop, Cal laughs. You can hear his footsteps crunching behind you. I forgot how much bigger I am than you. You're like 2 more steps away. You take 2 more steps until your outstretched hands land on the warm metal of the door. Success! Awesome, Cal says. You can't help but smile. This is fun. Now hit the door button on the right and then keep walking forward until I say stop. Go really slowly, okay? You open the door and start to walk forward. The path slopes downwards and your feet slip a little bit, even though you're moving as slowly as you can. Real dirt is nothing like the metal floors of the stratospheric. It's turbo rocky here, Cal says, and you can feel uneasiness prickle up the back of your arms. Just keep going forward slowly. Sad that I can't do that. What is my empathy? 11. I mean, I can, but sure, I can only go with that one. You try to do as you're told, but after a few steps, your foot knocks against a sprawling root, and you fall forward, catching yourself on your hands and knees. Ouch! You tear off the blindfold, a sudden rush of tears flooding your eyes. Cal's beside you in an instant, kneeling on the rocks. Are you okay? He asks. You look down at yourself. Your knees and hands are pretty scraped up, and your pride is bruised, but other than that, you're okay. Cal helps you stand. I'm sorry, Solane. I'll be a better helper next time. He asks if you want to get some Watado juice at the cafeteria instead. You spend the rest of the afternoon brainstorming more games where there are no winners or losers. I think that's what you call team building, you know? as you build trust. But yeah, let's go and see what this gives. Okay, let's do that, even though it doesn't really do anything. I mean, it doesn't give me any... honestly, no. It's not giving me any skills or, stats, so why would I do that? And I really want to work on, well, those. So let's go here. Let's go for biology and reasoning, maybe? Yeah. Let's do that. Tang is absent almost all of this month. Hal explains that Chief Engineer Instance has asked for Tang's help with a few experiments. Because you are judged on what you know, not what you prove you've learned in class, many older students choose to skip class and instead get hands-on experience in their field of interest. Tang's been working closely with Instance since she was just a kid. Get to work. Okay. Oh, 0. Okay. How much would I get if I do this? Oh, nice. Okay. Very nice. Okay, latest. Anyone to talk to? No, doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's go and help over here. Get some more toughness and friendship with Cal. You join Cal at a particularly fragrant pile of compost. He's trying to use his hoverboard as a wheelbarrow, carefully pushing compost off it into the pile. Don't you just love this? Cal asks excitedly. Your hoverboard? Yeah, it's cool. No. I mean, yes, this. He waves his arms, dirt encrusted up to the elbows, to take in the entire greenhouse. We get to help plant stuff and watch it grow. Even if we're just moving dirt around, we're still helping. Why do you like it so much? Well, he considers. I like digging holes in the dirt because it's so full of surprises down there. I found a worm. Wait, let me see if I can find her again. He sticks his hand into the compost and rummages around, his tongue sticking out of his mouth. I guess she got away, he says after a minute. She was real shiny, like a rainbow. Wait, he says. I just thought of a thing I like better. He shows you his splayed hand. Getting dirt under my fingernails, he laughs. I don't know why, but it's the best. Get to work. What do we get if we do this? Ah, perfect. Very nice. All right, early wet. Early fall, I suppose. Okay, we're gonna talk to this. Let's do that. It's pouring rain and everyone's trying to stay under the grass-roofed palapus. Everyone except Diz, off in the distance over at the wall near the sports ball field. He's definitely skulking. Yeah, unfortunately I can't do that one. What is my perception? 0! Tell someone? You tell Security Chief Rhett that you saw Dis up to no good around behind the garrison. He's too distracted trying to put buckets under various leaks in the roof to pay you much attention. Thank you, Solane. I'll check it out later, he says, waving you off. If there's a danger to the colony, one of the lookouts will catch it. I mean, I don't think that Dis is a danger? You're not so sure. You know Dis. He's very good at hiding when he doesn't want to be found. I wonder what he's up to. But he is still standing there. Hello, Tang? Tangent is watching a construction crew build scaffolding for the new engineering pavilion. They're using mushwood, which is so light that one person can easily lift a 10-meter-long pole and stack it into place. Wow. She points towards them. Human beings are so great, don't you think? Before we landed, this was all just dirty jungle. Now it's civilization. I've been learning about adaptability in writing and biology class. The books say it's what sets us apart from the animals. Like, we don't need fur because we can make warm clothes. And if it's too hot, we can make air conditioners instead. Also, we can sweat. Tang nods vigorously. Yes, also that. I read that not many animals sweat except humans, and it makes us naturally good in hot places. It's like we're made to be explorers. Together, you watch as the foreman puts the blueprints for the scaffolding onto the floating screen of her holopalm and races it to the scaffolding to check their progress. I'd like to see an alien do that, Tang says primly. Humans look defenseless and weak, but we're the strongest species in the galaxy. You haven't seen all species in the galaxy, so you can't really say that. Who else can literally bend reality to their will? Not a stupid alien, that's for sure. Okay, you're very judgmental. She puts one finger to her chin. I'm living proof that humanity is greater than our biology, she says. All of us are, really, with our genetic enhancements. We're the next step in humanity's evolution from great ape to galactic superspecies. I definitely do not agree with that. I would like to go and do humanities, I think. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. You're doing creative writing in teams, and you're paired with Mars. You wish it was Tang, she always does so well on these. The theme is Earth's natural environment. Mars takes the topic at face value and wants to write about how beautiful everything was on Earth, with blue skies and green plants everywhere. And huge oceans that went forever. It always looks gorgeous in the carefully staged movies you've seen on holovids. I mean, that's more interesting. Like, I don't necessarily want to not be friends with her, but that is more interesting to me, but sure, let's go with Mars's idea. Mars takes the creative part of creative writing literally, describing Earth's lush forests and verdant plains and deep, jewel-like oceans with a reverence bordering on the obscene. She's pretty passionate about it, so you let her do most of the work. Mars insists she gets to present it to the class. This, too, is a good idea. Mars is a born presenter. Well, I guess that's fine. You aren't sure that it's totally based on facts, but it is received well by both your classmates and your teacher. You get a handful of kudos for doing well. There we go. Very nice. You're having a terrifying familiar dream. A monster crashing through the walls unfathomably large, every part of it wriggling and moving and searching for something. It tramples through the colony as you watch helplessly. Time shifts to the wreckage of your home. You're picking through it, looking for something, tears streaking down your dust-covered face as you lift heavy pieces of debris, searching. You wake up shouting, "No!" But your voice is drowned out by a deafening rumble from the skies outside. The bedroom window is covered in water? It's pouring down from the clouds. You guess this must be rain, but you've never experienced it before. There's a bright flash from outside, then another crack and rumble. Thunder! It must be a thunderstorm. It's still the early hours of the morning. You've already almost forgotten your bad dream, but you're too unsettled to go back to sleep yet. The rain beats down on the roof of your quarters, joined now and then with great peals of thunder like the footsteps of an angry beast. I mean, I'd love to do that, but I'm afraid it might lead to me being sick. But, let's do it. It's surprisingly warm outside, and the water feels nice hitting your head. Everything smells fresh and damp and wonderful, and the dusty packed ground has turned to squelchy mud between your toes. You don't go too far from the door to your quarters, but it's exciting being outside in the dark, watching dramatic streaks of lightning arc down to the hills behind the colony. I guess that was considered rebellion. Okay. Midwet. Oh, hello, Cal. Anyone else? No? Okay. Hold this to your head now, my darling, you hear as you enter the garden looking for Cal. It'll help with the swelling. Cal is sitting with his mother, Auntie Tira, who kneels beside him, holding an ice pack to his head. Cal's eyes are a little puffy. He rubs them and sniffs as you approach. Hello, Solane. Tira greets you with a kind smile. Don't worry. Recalcitrance just took a tumble off of something he shouldn't have been climbing. Mom, Cal complains, it wasn't that bad. Are you gonna be okay? I'm okay, Cal reassures. I just bumped my head a little. Mom always knows how to make it better, he says with a boyish smile, even if I'm old enough to take care of myself. My brave boy, Tira says, stroking his hair. Thanks for humoring me. She looks over to you. Don't let him show off for you, Solane. Ground-based feats of bravery only for the rest of the day. Cal whines and wrinkles his nose. Tira laughs and wraps him in a big motherly hug, rocking him back and forth. Despite his protests, Cal's eyes close in happiness. He really loves his mom. Let's actually help with deliveries. Chief Administrator Seek greets you at the depot. They look you up and down. Solane, you've never struck me as particularly responsible or organized, but children never are. What makes you think you'd be a good fit for the position of courier? You didn't realize there was gonna be a job interview. I can carry a lot? Strong for your age, maybe. But lucky for you, you're the only applicant this week. You've got the job. For now, anyway. They used their elegant stylus to note this on their holopalm. Come back in a few minutes and you can help make deliveries. Yes, there will be kudos in it for you if you do it correctly. Okay. So can I do it? So what does it give? Organizing perception and friendship with Mars. Okay. Sure. Let's do that. Zeke sends you all around the colony delivering supplies. During your first week, it's mostly small things you can carry by hand or push on a little cart. Stuff like tools and electronics. Some are high priority, which means you have to move fast. It's fun getting to yell important delivery coming through and people actually get out of the way. There we go. Nice. I mean, I don't know where that shop is. Has it even been set up yet? Late wit. Anyone that wants to talk? Not really. We haven't done anything here, so maybe do that. Play sports ball. Ah. Bravery and toughness. Well, we don't have anything in bravery, so that's probably a good thing. Anemone meets you on the court. She's bouncing from one leg to the other in excitement. My brother Com is organizing the youth team, she tells you. Kombucha offers you a high five in greeting, then tosses a sports ball your way. Let's start with a practice game to see what you're good at. You and Anemone are team captains. Pick your team. Com will fill in to even up the teams, but he promises to go easy on the other side. Well, we're gonna go with Cal. Mind if I play goalie? He asks. Sports ball is fun, but I don't really like to score against the other team. Sure. Anemone chooses kombucha, of course. They bump fists. Your next choice? Mars. Well, I actually thought the Anemone would choose Mars because he was going to fill up the other team, it said. Okay. I play Spiker. Mars runs to take position. Seems like she's in it for the glory. Hopefully she'll want to share some of that with the rest of the team. You face off 3-on-3. Toughness challenge. Oh boy. Okay, start the game. Ooh, need 10 next round. Do have the whole board though. Let's do that. 0, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Very nice. Win! Super goal! Awesome! Cal makes an amazing jump save, but is winded when the ball hits him in the chest. Winded, sorry. The score is tied with Anemone and Com putting the pressure on. Then blam! You score the match point with a rad spike all the way from the net line. Awesome! Very nice. The days have been getting shorter, with only the yellow sun barely skimming the horizon. One morning, you wake in the darkness and have to check your holopalm to know what time it is. You see a holostream from Mars. Good morning to all my pals, if you can even call it morning. They've named it glow season because, like, everything is crazy glowing out there in the dark. I am staying the heck inside for the next month. What's the point in even going out if you can't see anything? It's going to be a long, boring month. No way, it looks cool out there. You peek out the window. The wormhole is the biggest you've ever seen it, like a massive fiery ring in the sky. The planet must be very close to it now. And out in the jungle, something new is taking place. The plants are flowering, glowing iridescent blooms, and everything is full of life. There are strange new sounds, long hooting calls, and gurgling roars. After Mars's message is a notice from the council warning everyone to stay safe inside. Tammy's dad and the other surveyors have been called back and the gates closed for the month. There's a tension in the air as if everyone is waiting for something. Okay, interesting. Late wet and into glow. Oh wow. But yeah, this is where I will end this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider leaving a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!